Alright guys, welcome to Sunday Coffee. Where we usually just talk about things that are going on. This week I think I'm going to touch a little bit on some painting, because I've got some painting coming up with the new builds we got going, which I'm also going to talk about coming up. And on your list today?
I got some Tamiya stuff and some, what's that one, Arrma. And
Fire team.
Yeah, absolutely. And congratulations on the new body win.
Speaking of painting. Alrighty, let's jump into it. First off, the build. We've decided to take the body out of the budget, because we all know even a Lexan body, once you buy paint and stuff for it, you're looking at about $100. And realistically, you know, $500 RTR, it's not really gonna work. I'm pausing for a second, because what the is your issue? Dirty bum. Dirty bum, dirty bum, dirty, 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 dirty bum. Boom, boom, boom. I don't know where it was.
You almost have to go back to the build. So we're gonna talk about the build.
So like I said, we're taking the body out of the budget. That way there we have a little more room for electronics and something worth really driving. Because realistically, that's what it is. But the one thing I did want to mention to everybody is we are not sponsored by Amazon. We are not in any way. This was just due to our situation, I think, more than anything. Yeah, it's fun. It's a challenge to just go there and grab all the parts. It may not be as much of a challenge as, say, you know, pick your local hobby shop and go, because then you're gonna be, you know,
I think the majority of people, though, are always looking to, you know, should I just buy something or can I piece it together on Amazon? And that's kind of where I thought we should go with it.
There's always that thought of the complete custom build, right? Now, Amazon does have full-out chassis and everything like that, and I think that's what the majority of us are probably going to do. But it's going to be interesting to see tires, electronics, the whole 9 yards, all from Amazon, because there is a very big range on there. So it'll be interesting to see.
For sure. So here's what I found on my journey through the internet. So Tamiya has a new touring car kit coming out. It's the TRF 420X. Looks pretty cool, actually, and I'm not the biggest fan of Tamiya. We've had the TTO2s.
TTO2s always ran great for me.
I don't know.
Me and Bert always had no problem with the TTO2s. My son, on the other hand, Xavier, takes his out.
He hits things.
Falls apart like every single. That's the worst part. I could be bashing mine.
Yeah.
And well, he tries to follow, and then his ends up broke.
Yeah.
But I think that's.
Mine was always that loose tire thing.
What's the drivetrain in that?
It is actually belt driven. It's full-wheel drive system and carbon fiber chassis. Yeah, it looks really pretty. But at this time, there is no release date.
Yeah, is there a price attached to it yet, or
no price either that I could find anyway. Somebody else might know. Drop it down in the comments if you know.
For sure.
I'm gonna try and say this. Absima 1/7 scale Mamba R2R Rock Racer. Have you seen this?
No, I haven't.
It is really cool looking.
So, because I noticed you've got the 1/7 fire team down there, which I also happened to look up, and that's what I was just about to ask you.
Yes.
So, bring them both into the picture then, so you can see. Because really, I don't know what that Asbama Mamba is at all. I haven't even looked at it online or anything. I haven't seen it.
I didn't get a lot of information on it. But it looks super cool, and that's all I know about it.
But I do know Fire Team is a
6S.
Oh yeah, it's a 6XS rock racer. with a military theme in it. As the guy from Hemi-Storm said, it's not someone doing off-roading drive-bys. Because they all got rifles and stuff with them, right? So it's supposed to replicate like Halo.
Yeah.
You know, it's a video game, military-based kind of vehicle, which is kind of cool.
Yeah, it comes RTR.
Oh yeah, but bashing with something like those, they do have the cage, so you are going to have to be a little bit wary. But from what I've seen, I know the fire team is full IFS all the way around. Did you happen to notice there's a solid axle?
No,
or
honestly, did not get a lot of information on it.
On the APSMA?
No,
Okay.
it was very APSMA. Oh, so funny.
Dad joke of the day.
Yeah. It comes with, and this one here I'm talking about the fire team, it comes with airless style tires. I really don't know what that means, so go ahead.
No, so we've seen them in the RC world where they're prototyping, like the Pro Line prototypes with the holes in them all the way around, so there is no outside rubber, it's just through. But they kind of replicated that because there is a military tire that's like that, so you don't get a flat. It's more like just rubber holes, honeycombs.
Okay. Oh, yeah. Okay,
right?
I remember. Yeah.
So they did replicate it with a design on the side, but they didn't replicate it right through the tire because let's be honest, where we run, it's a lot of like fields and dog walks and
Dog walks.
do you really want to clean those kind of tires?
Ooh, I see where you're going with that.
Yeah, I wouldn't. Thanks, Hemi-Storm.
And then as far as speed, because speed matters.
Oh,
it's,
success.
It's 60 plus miles per hour.
It would almost be comparable, I think, to like the UDR.
Yeah. How much does the Slash Ultimate go?
I don't know. Bert's had his up to 93 kilometers
That's Bert's,
an hour.
yeah. I don't know what his secret sauce
we
is,
had
but...
ours up at close to 91, 92.
Who's ours?
Yours.
Oh,
right there.
mine.
Yeah.
Yeah, not ours. The cool thing.
Ouch.
The cool thing that I thought was really neat is it has a mechanical handbrake. And this is, I'm going to quote them, mechanical handbrake for performing evasive maneuvers and apparently some crazy ass drifts.
Yeah. I've also, for people who've ran a lot of Arrma stuff and went out and got the infraction, already know about this.
Really, eh?
Yeah.
The infraction has that?
Because it's an on-road car, right? And they wanted the four-wheel drive on-road car to perform like a real car. So what other way than to create a handbrake?
So is the infraction a lower chassis?
Yes.
Or is it a wider
it's an
wheelbase
on-road.
too? Yeah.
I'm not sure, but I know with the fire team, it's actually like a combination of two vehicles. So you got like the infraction arms that are really long on like a basher style chassis itself. So now you've got like kind of the best of both worlds, how wide it is and stuff like that. But then they put that big body shell on top and it's kind of high. She probably showed you a picture of it at some point here. So, you know, when you look at this car, you realize, yeah, it's not a bad basher, but it's really high, long out arms. I know a lot of their stuff is beefy, and it is 7th scale, so which makes it a lot bigger, and you'd have to be beefier. But at the same time, you're looking at almost, I don't want to say having issues, but if you start jumping this thing massively and that kind of thing, you know, it gets a little heavy at 1/7 scale.
I'm willing to try that.
Oh, I'm not saying
For sure,
just
right?
saying it might be.
And that's about it. That's what I got.
That's what you got, right?
Yeah. Do you have anything else? Because I do want to do a shout out this week.
I did want to talk about paint.
Go ahead. You talk
And,
about paint.
So paint, speaking of as one that body, I'm going to start trying to do some painting on the show. Not so much Sunday morning, but sorry, on the channel. And just let me know in the comments below if you'd like to see it. I'm going to try and step outside the box with paint designs. I'm also going to be doing a little more intricate masking to try and get a lot of my stuff to pop a little more. I've got an idea for the truck coming up, and it kind of inspired me. So,
gonna try some new techniques.
I am.
That's fun.
I figure why not? Like I said, step outside the box, right? As for the build itself, like I said, none of it's sponsored by Amazon. It's just us with a challenge and challenging other channels.
Again, we'll throw the links down below. Make sure everybody checks out.
Absolutely.
RC
and RC Recreation.
Right.
They are two channels. One that just started. One that's about same viewer base as mine.
Probably, yeah.
Roughly around there. So let's get these guys going. Let's grow them. I know I'm pumped. Chris over at in 10th RC, you got to check out his channel.
He's got a great channel.
I'm actually going to be snagging a few tips from him, I think.
Hey, welcome back to 10th RC. I'm Chris. I'm Greg. And we are here to talk about Amazon parts and pieces and stuff.
He's a clever guy.
Yeah, he's definitely knows what he's doing. Like I said before, he's got other channels, and this is going to be his RC channel. So, we're all just trying to make this thing grow and have fun doing it.
And my shout out this week, I was really impressed on Facebook, on our Facebook group. If you guys aren't subscribed to that, hey, jump over there to Facebook. I want to shout out John Hunter and his wife. His builds are so fun.
Fun. Some of those things are absolutely amazing.
Yeah.
It was him who did the trailer as well,
the
right?
The trailer and the tires.
And the Christmas one, themed one.
Yeah.
Right? We're going to flash through them here, and you're going to see. I was out on the trail with this Christmas one. It was over the top Christmas. Like, this guy literally had the little bag with the gifts inside.
He takes scale to a whole new level.
Absolutely
I
does.
love it.
For all those scale guys, this is a guy that I would not have any problem going, hey, Berkeley event, and snagging him. You got to come to this, because he would just absolutely love it and enjoy it and would make it full on scale. And it would be more so that we could see and allow someone like that to get a taste of an engine bay done on a vehicle, or
can you imagine what
stuff like that, because this man will probably, after watching this, will probably go out and try this now.
Yeah, good point.
And that's wicked. That's what we love. That's what this hobby's all about. It's you being you whenever you can.
Yeah, I loved his new tires. He put the chains on. Those were phenomenal.
Yes.
Yeah, there's pictures on our Facebook page, guys, so check that out.
Yeah, we'll still show a couple.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, of course we will. And that's all I got for this week. We still have Brad out. He's starting to recover. He'll be back next week, I think. So we don't have to listen to my whiny voice anymore.
Sounds like next week for sure he'll be back. Maybe I'll step aside and take a break for a week.
Me and Brad, I'm gonna take a little vacation.
Maybe, yeah. So, other than that, folks, that's the end of this week's episode. We hope you enjoyed, and obviously, like, subscribe, hit the notification button if you like what you saw and don't want to miss out on the next one.
And comments, guys. Let us know what you want. If there's something you want us to look into, throw it in the comments.
Because God only knows, your comment might actually show up here. All right, guys. Like I said, hope you enjoyed. We'll see you in the next one.
Later.